Welcome, Taurus. This is your horoscope reading for love for April 2014. Okay, so last month we had the Wheel of Fortune, all right? New doors opening, doors closing. Very much a karmic life lesson happening for the majority of you out there. I think all of you out there to some degree or extent, perhaps. Your center card this week is the Queen of Swords. Well, one, you need to come to the realization that you are worthy of love. But more so, this is the strategy of how to obtain love. You're picking up your lessons. You have your courage going into your brave new path. The mountains are going to be behind you. Sky's a little cloudy, so I would say that this is definitely a month where you are going inward. But it's figuring out a strategy. It's laying the groundwork on how to experience love on a far deeper level than you ever imagined possible. Where we had the Wheel of Fortune last month, we now have the Fool. So this is a brand new karmic path. And it's in a love reading. Usually it's work, if it was in a general reading, but we have to apply it to love. So how fitting that you're moving forward, and by the looks of the cards, perhaps even as middle of next month. It could be June or July, depending on where you are in your path, but as soon as I say mid-May, you are going to be sitting in a true definition of love, capturing it where you're trying to capture love, and separating where you now need to separate. We had Temperance last month. This month we have the Two of Pentacles, so still all about balance, but a new sense of balance. And it's a balance of, we have the King of Cups. So it's a balance of your self-worth. And I keep hearing the belief that you are worthy of love. You don't have to sacrifice in order to obtain love. It should be on, well, we do have to sacrifice, but the sacrifices are mutual, and it's to gain a stronger commitment going forward, with both of us being respected at the end of the day, and loved and cherished, and there's passion and beauty. So finding the balance. So if you're in a relationship, and I see that you might be pulling away a lot this month. You might be wanting some quiet time to just work through your thoughts and whatnot. And be careful of that, okay? Because they could read that as you are pushing them away. So be very open in your communications about your anxieties, okay? We have the Knight of Wands, all about communication. Communication usually to spirit, but this one really talks about your anxiety. So yes, you want to give it up to God, the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, on what it takes to obtain your balance. But more so, you can't be... You're going to need to pull away and have quiet time, but you really need, if you're in a relationship, to express that to the other person. Or if you're just starting a relationship, you just need to express your concerns and your anxieties with them. And a little bit of honesty and truth-giving. You'll be amazed at how much healing you can do through simple conversations. and also pulling yourself away. But this is more of an anxiety card, the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands symbolizes that you are reaching the end of this. So bear with the lesson, okay? The more you apply to the lesson right now, the better your tomorrow is going to be. I mean, trust me on that. A deeper understanding of love than you've ever really, truly known before. Last month we had, it wasn't the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. So down the road, it's a very new path. Says so with the Fool. Very new path. I didn't even talk about the card that was with the Fool. I kind of went off, so I guess I'm supposed to come back to this. So we'll come back to this one in a minute and talk about our action, our aha moments, our, realizing what you need to do in order to move forward in love. In order to obtain that beautiful, passionate love that you really desire. And if you even have that right now, although I don't think many of you really do by the looks of this card, but it could be, because of the first two cards, it could be that you're just starting to work upon this path. Because we have the Page of Pentacles with the Fool. Very young and new beginnings in well-being and total well-being. So we have the Ace of Swords, which is all about, last month it was more about your thought patterns and whatnot. This is now about action, so it's coming down the road. This isn't probably even this month yet where you're really going to have the action plan happening, but we are finding a strategy this month, okay? So we're finding a strategy to work upon a brand new action plan, and we have the Five of Pentacles. And this tells me that you will be walking through a gateway very shortly. And it's kind of drab, but I think it's drab because you haven't designed it yet. You're going to be designing it this month. So, you're going to get out your paintbrushes and design your tomorrow of how you want your relationship to be in your life, what you need to give up, what you need to give forward, and what you need to take away from it. Very much a learning lesson this month, but it's going to bring you, total contentment and love. And this one really speaks to, your ship is coming in, a deeper understanding and love than you've ever known before. One that gives you complete balance. Absolutely. So, you're really nearing the stages of a brand new beginning. So until next month, remember, I love you.